Happy New Year, Taurus, and welcome to your first reading of 2024. Oh my goodness, the year of the 8. I'm seeing it everywhere. Abundance, abundance, abundance. We are calling it in. I love this for you and I'm feeling the energy. So let's just dive in and see what is coming for you. What is setting you up for this year to just live your most expansive year yet. So what does Taurus need to know for January, please? So I'm going to intuitively pick some cards for you. And I don't know what is going on with my card filing today. It's been all over the place. But maybe that is how you're feeling. You're just like a bit scattered because just like, well, the year is already here. I've got to get going. I've got to get creating. I've got to get moving towards what I desire. So let's ground some of that energy, shall we? Take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Beautiful. Now start feeling into what it would already feel like if you had what you desire. What feelings does that bring up in your body? That money has just landed in your account. The relationship. What feelings does that evoke within your body? Beautiful. One more deep breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Feeling that one. Alrighty, let's have a look, shall we? Oh la la. Wow. Oh my goodness. What is going on here? Taurus. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, so before I just say wow one more time, this is huge. We have the King of Swords, the King of Cups, the King of Wands. The Queen of Swords. Wow. First of all, what I see is that you are definitely showing up in your power. With all of these kings, it's like it is the time for that masculine energy. That's the first message that I'm getting through. I have never seen this before, Taurus. I have never seen 3 kings and then a queen. What is going on for you in January? This is huge. If you are definitely looking for a relationship, I do see that. I do see, that fiery energy, but also, that loving, caring energy coming in. I really feel like for some of you as well, you are healing the masculine and you are really, stepping into that healed masculine. So what do I mean by that? So we both have, whether you're male or female, you both have the feminine and the masculine. And the masculine, if you want to think of it like the riverbeds, we need the riverbeds to allow for the water to, go down the stream and to flow in one direction. And I feel like for some of you, maybe this past year, 2023 was really that year of that feminine and getting in tune and finding your intuition and finding, your true self, like peeling back the layers and finding your true authentic self. And, starting off the year, it's really in that energy of like, I am here to play. I'm not here to mess around anymore. I am here to truly create the life that I want to live. And that requires a level of, balancing the feminine and the masculine. Because if we're too much in our feminine and we're just, flowing and everything's, so amazing, I'm just going to do all the energetic work, which is great. We need that feminine, but we also need the masculine. We need that aligned action. We need that structure. Like the King and the Queen of Swords is really coming through. It's just like, well, we need to create that structure and that balance between the masculine and the feminine. So I see that you are creating those structures in your life right now to set you up for a mound of success. And what is also coming through is maybe you have in the past, really started things and then not followed through for the whole entire year, which is so important to do that in some aspects of your life when you are finding yourself, when you are finding your true passion and what you are here to do and uncovering your true authentic self. And I feel like you have been on that journey and balancing. And now it's just okay, well, yes, the emotional work is so powerful, but it also has to be balanced with that aligned action. So I see you taking that action and you're just well, I am going to follow through with this year. This is the year that I turn these seeds into that flourishing tree. And I actually see the fruits of my labor. Everything is shifting this year for you. And, the sword, you can see the sword is faced up and there's an owl. So I really see for you, it's just you have gained so much wisdom on this journey that you have been on of finding your true authentic self. And you have so much wisdom now that you have learned from the past mistakes. I say that in quotation marks because there's never a mistake. A mistake is a lie. It's always a lesson. And I feel like for you, you have gained so much wisdom. And I'm actually seeing the sun that is behind these three kings. And you see that sun behind the three kings. And with that sun, I feel like there is so much light that you have and so many gifts that you have acquired and that you are awakening this year. That is honestly, so you have such a bright future. You have such a bright future. And now you have more options that are entering your life this month. More options that have been hidden before because you weren't ready to answer the call. You weren't ready to really show your authentic self yet because you were still discovering that. But I see that you are really stepping into that power, laying the foundations, creating solid habits and that masculine container so that you are showing up and you're creating that consistency. And with that, that's opened a whole new channel for you, a whole new pathway. And you're making that choice to go down that new pathway and step into, it's coming up with the star. Step into that new pathway that has opened up for you because you are the version of you who can actually, answer the call. That's what's really coming through. And you can see that on the star, she's looking up. So I feel like you'll find it's not almost finally listening, but you've opened up and you've become and shed all of the layers and taken off the mask. And now you're that version of you who can actually, answer your soul calling and step towards your North Star, your soul purpose in this lifetime. You're ready this month, and January is like that. Maybe you've already started it, or maybe you're like that is coming up in the early parts of January, and it's like Spirit's coming through strong to say, make the choice to move towards that North Star, because there is so much abundance on the other side of that. And it's like you're finally ready to actually see that through. Because maybe previously when you're still femining around, that's not a word, but we'll go with it. You were, peeling back the layers, doing the inner work, that soulful journey that needed to happen, by the way, so that you could answer this call. But because sometimes we feel like, well, why can't I just find my soul purpose now, like a year ago? But you're actually not ready, because maybe you have a really, really important soul mission in this lifetime that requires this version of you, the one who is so, has so many boundaries, who is strong, who has become that version. Through a lot of what I'm picking up is you have been through a lot. Some would say what people go through in lifetimes. And because you have been through that, it's well, now I'm ready to answer that call. So you should be so proud of yourself. And your spirit guides are so proud of yourself. They're just in the background, cheering you on. Beautiful. I love this. So the only thing to watch out for this month is, the devil's coming up. So the devil is that toxic energy, the toxic cycles. So what could come up this month is coming up against your old identity, which is so normal as well. And it's just that you can see the devil with the chains around their neck. And it's just you might feel tempted, like a little devil on your shoulder. Song, devil on your shoulder. Anyway, that you might be tempted to be ooh, should you go back? Ooh, this seems a little bit out of the norm. Ooh, are you sure about this? People might judge you, because this might be something that you're the first in your family to actually do something like this, to go full out of your comfort zone, to go full against the norm of life, because you get it. And that's why you've been guided to one of my readings as well. It's just you get it. You get that you're a co-creator of your own reality. And sometimes when we're going down a pathway that isn't normal, whatever the fuck that means, then the devil can come in and just be ooh, are you sure you want to do this? People might judge you. You might not be accepted. You might lose people in your life. And it's that's coming through so strong is stick to the plan. That's what's coming through. Stick to the plan. Stick to those habits and those strong boundaries, and keep going with that pathway this month, Taurus, because yes, it's going to require some strength to move through that, because beginning of anything new, right, is that there is all of that a little bit of period of time where in the beginning it's you really have to use that inner strength to say, I'm going to block out the noise over here, And I'm going to show up in my authentic light without my mask on, which is fucking scary, by the way, because the reason why you put that mask on is to protect yourself. And when you take that off, it feels like you're naked. And you're just like, oh my gosh, for that period of time. But you are so protected in this. You are so protected, Taurus. And it's like with that little bit of strength in the beginning throughout January, getting through that, you're going to see that recognition. You're going to become the star. And you're going to see that, wow, that outward reflection because you made the moves, because you kept going. And I love this. I just want to cry. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh my goodness. You are going to feel like your old life, like whose life was that you were living? Because you're going to wake up and you are going to be in a completely new timeline. And things are just going to be happening. Boom, boom, boom. And you're just like, why the fuck didn't I do this before? Spirit's coming through because that pathway hadn't opened up for you yet because you weren't ready. But you are ready now. And because you are going down this new pathway, your whole life is shifting in an incredible way. The wheel is turning. Your luck is turning. And everyone's going to be like, did you see Taurus? Oh my God. They are so weird. And then like a few weeks later, they're just like, oh my gosh, did you see Taurus? Oh, I want to be like them. That's so cool. It's like people pay you out and then realize, oh, actually, I want to join them. Like, it's so funny how that works. But of course, we need to lean into that strength in the beginning to really like push forward. Let's actually get some clarity on the devil. What could come up in terms of the devil so that Taurus can be aware of that and avoid that. I don't want to spend too much time on this. I just want to get a little bit of clarity. Okay, just going to pick that one up. I just like kick that chair so furiously. So I feel like you're just going to be using like all of your inner strength and you're just going to be like, oh, this is me, world. Yeah, okay, beautiful. Yeah, so a period of frustrations, lessons to be learned. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Work, achievement, success, an exciting event. Okay, so what I feel like for the devil is it's just really, again, what I was talking about. It's looking back at that period of time where it was frustrating and believing that that's going to be the same pathway for you this time. It's like, oh, well, what's changed? Yes, I'm, following this new pathway, but is it going to be anything different than last time? Because last time it didn't work out. But the unicorn is coming in to say, well, this time is different because you're using and tapped into your intuition, the higher realms, and you're actually listening to it because you went through that journey of uncovering your intuition and taking off the mask. And you're following that, which is going to lead to a lot of exciting events, and work, achievement, success. So if you overcome this, and rather than looking back at the past and the devil on the shoulder being like, are you sure you don't want to go back to the past? Are you sure you don't want to go back to that job, that career, that partnership? And you're just like, well, no, I don't. I'm going to keep following my intuition and keep making the moves, lean into my strength and the Wheel of Fortune. Like, bitch, please. So let's see. I want to get a little sneaky peek on the Wheel of Fortune. What is coming in for Taurus by following their North Star? Yeah, I'm going to take that. So Knight of Swords. That's quick, so fast. It's going to happen fast for you. So it's not something that you're just like waiting around thinking, oh, well, when is this going to change? It's going to take forever. It's like it's going to happen fast for you. Let's see if there's any other, what's this Wheel of Fortune for Taurus, please? This Wheel of Fortune for Taurus, following the North Star, what is coming in January? Thank you. All right, that will do us. Yeah. So we've got the Knight of Swords in reverse, Knight of Pentacles, and Three of Wands. So I feel like there's going to be a huge shift, and you're going to come out of a period of time where you were constantly in worry and sleepless nights and being like, when is my life going to change? I just feel like I'm constantly, like, I don't have the money, I don't have the career that I want, like all of those things. And it's like things are going to shift really quickly to bring you out of those feelings, which is so freaking amazing. Knight of Pentacles, you are moving towards creating that abundance for you. And with the Knight of Pentacles, it is a slower moving energy, but that's why it's saying to create that structure, that masculine structure, so you can take those movements towards it. But then it's like, once you get through that period, leave that past behind and keep moving forward. Use your strength to keep moving forward and taking that action. It's like the Three of Wands. You're literally going to see your manifestations come in for you. You're literally watching them. You're just like, wow, my life is shifting. I am moving towards an incredible, brighter future. Like the Wheel of Fortune, your luck is changing. Oh my goodness, I love this for you. Let's get a few more tea leaf oracle to just get any more messages for Taurus for January, please. Any more messages for Taurus for January? Any more messages? Thank you. We'll take those. Hallelujah. Yeah. So, again, someone you know is undependable and insincere. The Feather. So what I feel like from this card, it's like that devil. Don't listen to the devil. That little devil on your shoulder. So whether that is a person, whether that is someone you look up to, whether that is your own perceived mind, that Nine of Swords, it's just like, don't listen to it because it's not the truth. It's not the truth. Because what you feel like, the barrel, so you feel like something is lacking in your life, love, money, or goals. So that's that Nine of Swords. And it's really like, stop focusing on that. Stop focusing on the past. Because where focus goes, energy flows. And if we want to create a whole new timeline, step into a whole new timeline, then we need to start focusing on where we actually want to be going instead of, where we have been and the results that we have created. Because, my love, is you've got the horseshoe. Good luck. Oh, good luck. The Wheel of Fortune. Your luck is changing. So what do you want to do with that? I will post down below the masterclass, if you haven't watched that, on creating your life script for 2024. I think this will be really powerful so that you can focus on what you do want moving forward rather than what has been. Because your luck is changing. You are entering and following your new North Star. You are so supported in this. Do not let that devil on your shoulder kick you off path, because what is coming for you is just beyond. And January is just the beginning, where it's just going to kick everything into motion. And then I'm so excited to see what comes for you in the following months. Like, keep going, use your strength to keep going, take those small aligned steps, keep following your intuition. And I'm so excited to see what's going on in February for you. For you. I just sounded a bit American then. Oh my goodness, I love this so much. If you want to book a personal reading, all of the details are down below, the masterclasses, all of that goodness. And I'm just really excited for you. If this resonated at all, give a thumbs up or feel free to comment below. Let us know your story, where you're at. And also, if you'd love to join the community, I would love to have you. But until next time, beautiful Taurus, I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.